Did y'all see what I saw today in the headlines? It says that tomorrow, February the 15th, an asteroid is going to come pretty close to planet Earth. It says this particular asteroid is called 2012 DA14. Now that sounds like something right out of one of them science fiction movies right there. Just like in Star Wars. DA14. I don't know. It just gets my suspicion up because NASA scientists this is right here. The NASA scientists, let me see, I gotta close one of my eyes because my eyes ain't what they used to be, NASA scientists reiterated Thursday that people have nothing to worry about. No Earth impact is possible, is what this feller by the name of Yeomans said. Don Yeomans. He's a manager of the Near Earth Object Program Office at NASA. And he says no Earth impact is possible and there's nothing to worry about. Now you can mark one thing down in your little book when they tell you there's nothing to worry about. There's something to worry about, because you reckon they'd have told the people of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, hey, tomorrow they're going to drop an atom bomb on your ass. No, they wouldn't have done it because they'd have known people been jumping out of buildings, just like when they did that old War of the Worlds telecast. Broadcast on radio. Orson Welles did that, and people killed themselves and everything because they thought the end was coming. So when them NASA scientists says there ain't nothing to worry about, I think things are a little bit out of control. But I'm surprised they even tell us about it. But there's a whole lot to this story, really. I was looking at it. This thing, they say it's half the size of a football field now. And it says it ain't going to come down closer than 17,000 miles. But man, 17,000 miles is pretty close when you're talking about space. And then it's going to be within a 22,000 mile orbit of communication satellites. It could hit a satellite. Your cell phone could go out. Now, what if you can't call? What if you get in an emergency? What if you're out there and you slip on a damn banana peel and you go to call and you say, 911, I'm falling and I can't pick my beer up, and then you can't get nothing. Nobody. What if a burglar's breaking in your home and you ain't got one of them assault weapons that they want to get rid of? You can't call 911. And you think this thing ain't going to be an emergency if one could hit one of our satellites? What if a broadcast goes out on TV and this old women don't get to watch as the world turns? It's going to be some serious damn phone calls made to NASA if that happens. Now, I tell you what, them old women, those elderly ladies who are very much to be regarded, not called old women. This politically correct stuff just gets me every time. I can't even go down to the store and talk anymore. Everybody's always correcting me. But anyway, you know what I mean. If a programs get cut off, they're going to be getting upset. And boy, if you get them upset, by gosh, NASA's going to have trouble. But it's really wild, because they say this thing is going to be traveling 8 times the speed of a bullet from a high-speed rifle. If it were to hit our planet, which again they say is impossible, but when they say that, they just bullshitting you. They say it's impossible. If it were to hit the planet, it would collide with the energy of 2.4 megatons of TNT. That ain't nothing to take lightly, I don't think. They said that once before back here in 1908, there was an asteroid that hit Tunguska, Russia, and it leveled trees over an area of 820 square miles. Now, they're saying this ain't nothing to worry. That's 2/3 the size of Rhode Island. Just poof! Wiped it out. Whoa! Gone. There ain't no telling how many people killed in Russia. But they don't want to talk about that stuff because they don't want you getting scared. They don't want you going out and just jumping off buildings and doing all kinds of things you shouldn't be doing, thinking you're going to, live for today because we're going to die tomorrow and all that. You know, eat, drink, and be merry for tomorrow we die. No, they don't want you doing that because they want you to keep working and paying the taxes and stuff just in case this thing don't hit. But if it hits and you're in that dang area, that's almost the size of Rhode Island, you're going to be gone. And we're talking dust. So I don't know. I noticed one thing about all these reports I've been reading and I've been watching on CNN. I've been watching ABC News and all this, and I noticed all of them, they say it's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen tomorrow. Ain't none of them telling what time. Now, that's another funny thing. Now, you might be celebrating Valentine's Day doing a lot of things, but I tell you what, you better be hugging up to your lady and kissing her like there ain't going to be no tomorrow, because there might not be no tomorrow. I mean, this might be it. So, best thing I can tell you to do is if you're going to repent, you better repent. And if you're going to sin, you better sin. Because, when they say you ain't got nothing to worry about, you can mark it down, buddy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab me a good old brew and have me a drink. I'm going to get the old lady, because it's Valentine's Day night. We're going to do a little sweet necking. Because I'm going to say, honey, we better do it tonight, because there might not be no tomorrow. And that's all I got to say about that. And I'm just Jacob B. Stillwater here to tell y'all, you better live like you ain't never lived before. And you better live like ain't no tomorrow, because there might not be one. Y'all be good now. See you later. That's all I got to say about that.